Hey, and welcome. My name's Miss Villiotis, and I'm the middle school art teacher. I'm looking forward to helping you grow so much this year as an artist. A little bit about me. I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I went to college to study art education. I love being an art teacher because I get to share my passion of art with others, and I love to make a ton of my own personal art. I've been an art teacher for over 10 years. My husband and I live in the community with our 2 children, Penny and Desmond. Some of my hobbies include making art, of course, swimming, fishing, and just relaxing with my family. The goal of this video is to introduce you to our art class, some of the roles and expectations, how you'll be graded, the materials that you'll need, and more. At our school, we have 3 different levels of art: Art 1, Art 2, and Art 3. They're all year-long art classes, and they're infused with art skill building, art history, art criticism, and art aesthetics, which is studying why or how something is beautiful. Students will use a wide variety of art materials to apply the creative process, the elements and principles of design, and develop artistic decision-making. You're going to learn a lot of cool new things that you've probably never done before in art. This year we're going to be using Canvas as our digital home base. On Canvas you'll be submitting all of your work, there'll be all of our class presentations, due dates, and so much more. Additionally, Canvas is a really great place to contact me. So on the left side of your Canvas, use the Canvas inbox whenever you need to send me a message. This class does have a lab fee. It's $20, and this lab fee will provide you with all the supplies you'll need throughout the year. You won't have to go shopping or buy anything once you pay your lab fee. If for any reason you cannot pay this lab fee due to an extenuating circumstance, please just have a parent call me and request a waiver. You can pay the lab fee at tinyurl.com/msartlabfee. What should you bring to class every day? Make sure that you come with a pencil, your charged school laptop, a pair of headphones if possible, and a great attitude. Our art class expectations are spelled with the acronym ART. A, always do your best. R, respect for everyone. And T, treat tools properly. Some of my non-negotiables, these are things that I require out of every single class, include being quiet during instruction, school announcements, and while others are talking. This is hugely important so that we can get crucial information out to you at the very beginning of class and leave you more time for making art independently. Another non-negotiable is that all phones and other personal electronic devices are out of sight. Another non-negotiable is stay in your seat unless told by your teacher to do otherwise. There's going to be some time where we're moving around getting supplies. Once materials are gathered, you should always get back to your seat and don't lollygag around the room. You'll need every focused minute to work on your artwork. Last but not least, make sure that you always clean up after yourself. Whether it's throwing away trash at your table, putting your supplies away, or wiping down any major spills. Students that have issues with these non-negotiables and our class expectations will receive some consequences. The first one is a verbal warning. You guys are middle schoolers, so I'm going to treat you like an adult and have a conversation with you to correct the issue. If needed, it'll go to step 2, which is a parent phone call home or a conference. Step 3 will be a detention. Nobody wants those. And step 4 is a referral if necessary. Everybody makes mistakes, and everybody has an off day. Just keep in mind that my motto is every day is a new beginning. Smile, take a deep breath, and start again the next day. One of the big questions that I get when students come to this art class is, how will I be graded? Students are often afraid because they feel like they're not the greatest artist, and so they're worried they're not going to do well. Most importantly is your artitude. This means trying your best, cleaning up, using time wisely, and following rules. It's not so much about your art talent or skill. I'm more concerned with your process than your product. In addition, grades include but are not limited to big studio art projects. These will usually be about 1 to 2 weeks and they're 100 points each. Some quizzes, skill building activities, and monthly workbook checks. You'll also see that each quarter you receive a 100 out of a 100 for something called daily art skills. These points can be easily maintained by exhibiting a focused attitude, commitment to artistic growth, caring for the studio artwork. On days where students are not meeting these expectations, 5 points will be deducted from the 100 points. To be honest, this doesn't happen very often, and most students are focused, awesome, and working hard, and they maintain their 100% all quarter, all year long. So when it comes to homework in art class, expect about 2 hours every night of homework. Kidding. We don't have very much homework at all. The only time you'll really be taking anything home is if you don't use your class time wisely or you really need to work on something at home that you didn't finish in class. Also good news, I provide extra credit opportunities every quarter to earn up to 10% increase on your final quarter grade. That's a whole letter grade. Extra credit is due 1 week prior to the end of the quarter, and details can be found on our Canvas homepage. Sometimes a due date comes and a student is not quite finished with their artwork. This year, we'll be doing a 2-week grace period. A grace period is a window of time beyond the due date in which the students can turn in work for full credit. We'll be allowing for a 2-week grace period from the due date. However, work that you're working on during this grace period must be completed outside of class time. You may take it home or attend open studio time in Miss V's art room. More information about that time will be provided. If you submit work past that 2-week grace period window, your work will go in as a 50%. So please be sure to submit work on time or within that grace period to ensure the highest grade possible in my class. Work that's incomplete and not submitted will be given a 0% in our gradebook until it's completed and submitted. I'll always put comments in the gradebook regarding this just so that you know what's going on. This year, there may be students with an extended period of absences due to various extenuating circumstances. Based on availability, you may contact me via the Canvas inbox to set up an appointment on Microsoft Teams to ask for specific questions regarding any makeup work. These appointments will be available most days throughout the week from 8 to 8:30 a.m. Prior to attending an appointment, be sure to thoroughly check Canvas for any missing or makeup work and come prepared. Thank you so much for listening to this information about our class. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. It's going to be a great year, and I'm really looking forward to working with you.